a proud and resilient conference, and now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Colorado State's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Breaks into open space. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. Great cut there. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Hawaii's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And he drops back in the gun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped and gets a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Finds his man. It's Ross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Rams will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he takes it at the 40. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for some space. It's a bunt. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rams pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Handoff in a single back formation. Makes a nice move there. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rams line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's White. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Receiver makes the grab. Queens on the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Rams will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's White. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Booth. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are looking to keep this drive going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. It's the marker and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught, completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Evans. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Booker Kauai has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dupree. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the ball is picked off. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And the Rams looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Dupree. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. A penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Second down coming up.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
The Rams looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Getting to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And from the shotgun, inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.